Hi everyone. I thought I would take some time today and do another video for you so we can hopefully continue to feel okay about the graphing. This is problem number 1 from the homework 2-page handout that I gave out. And so let's go ahead and talk through this and see what's going to happen. Okay. Basically, if we want to talk about this kind of problem, we have a slant asymptote. I can tell that because my 1 degree bigger in the numerator than the denominator. Okay. And no hole. Okay. And I know that because if I factor my numerator and look at my denominator, I do not have a matching factor. Okay. So not having a hole actually seems like it kind of throws us more for a loop. Some of the ones that we've done where we've had a vertical asymptote and a hole and everything's kind of been more normal because it's a simpler graph. When we don't have a hole and we have 2 vertical asymptotes, or we don't have a hole but we have a slant asymptote, these are some things that can cause some extra problems. Okay. Domain, negative infinity to 2, 2 to infinity. Hole, none. Vertical asymptote, x equals 2. Horizontal asymptote, none. And behavior model, since I don't have a horizontal asymptote, x squared over x, or just x, y equals x, which looks like that. And so when I look at the right side of this function graph, I'm going to see it going up to positive infinity, and the left side of this function graph, I'm going to see it going to a y of negative infinity. All right. So let's put this on a double page. And let's get this on a graph so far. Here we go. So a vertical asymptote at x equals 2. Whoop. Some kind of slant. I don't know exactly where yet. I'm going to wait until I get some other points, but I'm going to wait. But I know I'm going to have something slanted. Now, some other stuff that can help me, my x-intercepts are at 5 and negative 1. All right, so this is x equals 2. So 3, 4, 5. And, oops. Negative 1. And my y-intercept is at 0, negative 5 over negative 2, or 0, 5 halves, or 2 and a half. 1, 2, and this may actually be one that we did in class, but that doesn't hurt. We're doing it again. Okay. Now, when I connect these two, I should be kind of heading up and that way with some kind of a slant happening. And to help me sort of figure out where that slant would go, it might help to throw a few extra points on here. So let's go to our third screen. Let's get our x minus 5 x plus 1 over x minus 2. And let's do some other points. I'm thinking an x of 1, just to kind of, so we have this point and we have this point, just kind of finish off that path. So let's see, that would be a negative 4 when I put in 1 minus 5, and a 2 over negative 1. So negative 8 over negative 1 would be positive 8. So up here somewhere, so yeah, so this seems like a good curve. This might be slanted a little bit more. We don't really know. I mean, based on what I have, we don't know really. And I actually don't care very much where that is for right now. Okay. Another point though, on the other side of that asymptote, of the other side of x equals 2 might help me. So maybe, how about, let's do like 4, and that'll be negative 1, 4 minus 5, and 4 plus 1 is 5, over 4 minus 2 is 2. So that's negative 5 halves. So 4, negative 2.5. So that's kind of, from this point, I was kind of feeling like I was going to go down like that. That seems like a pretty reasonable plan. And so how this looks and how it's slanted, I don't know if it'll let me move it, it won't, can vary. Like I said, there's techniques to figure that out. I don't necessarily need for us to do that. The idea is that and I actually should, oh, I don't want to type. What I really should do here is this should kind of go more like that. So it's going to kind of point down, and this is going to kind of point up. Ooh, and there's my cell phone ringing on the video. That was good. So, little soundtrack. All right, there is problem number 1 from your homework. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. Between this problem and the other video I did, and I think a video I have from class, I think you've got now 3 videos you can look at that deal with graphing. And I will remind you in a minute on Schoology of exactly which problems you should be working on for homework before Friday. Thanks, and hope you're having a great day.